Sasha, good evening. I was curious to hear from you when comparing the loss in New York and this latest one to Felix. Would you attribute these failures to more mechanical issues or emotional issues, if I can separate the two? Thank you.
I think Felix evolved as a tennis player since last couple of months. I think he played better here than in New York. But I also have to be honest with myself. This was the worst match that I played in the last month. Taking out the center match in Paris because I wasn't fit. But yeah, from my end, this was not a good tennis match.
Hi Sasha, Simone Terno, Eurosport Italy. You finished the year number 3, which is excellent, behind Carlos and Yannick. But if we look at the tournament you won, you just won Munich, and I think maybe in your deep inside I guess you want more. How would you rate your season from 1 to 10? And just another one, super fast, if you are going to play the Davis Cup, if you can confirm to us. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll play. I'll play the Davis Cup. For me, an incredibly unsatisfying season. You know, for me, it's, you know, in the tennis season is long. You have a lot of ups and downs. But for me, there was not many ups. For me, I think the Australian Open final in Munich, as you mentioned, but everything else, I'm very unsatisfied. And yeah, that's it.
Looking ahead then to next year, what are the kind of main things you want to do differently? Is it, you mentioned the other day about you've had a lot of like niggling injuries. Is it that? Is it staying fit, or are there things in your mind you want to do differently?
Yeah, I mean, staying fit is number one for me, priority, because then I can build. It's as simple as that. I feel like over the last month I was still building up quite nicely, and I feel like my level has been improving. And then today, it was nowhere near what it was the last month. But yeah, I mean, look, I'll play Davis Cup, and then I'll take some time off, and then I'll have some time to think about it. But right now, it's a disappointment with the loss, but it's not only disappointment with the loss, it's a disappointment with how I performed. And with my capabilities, because the last couple of days I definitely played better, and for me that's the most disappointing.
I had the impression that sometimes you were not watching well the ball, the lights, because you made some mistakes with the volley that you were unusual in a way. I mean, 2 at least in an important moment. 1 4-5 40 all in the first set, which was incredible because it was easy. That was one thing, and another one was about Davis Cup, because Sinner and Alcaraz have said in these days that probably they should play Davis Cup every 2 years or every 3 years. And I remember you didn't like too much the format of the Davis Cup, the new format. And Sinner today said, I have never won the true Davis Cup. So
it's true. I think he's right. The true Davis Cup is the home and away ties. And for me, if you're in the final of Davis Cup, I'm more than happy to play one more week after the World Tour Finals, but to play quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, I'm not too happy about, because it can be a waste of time. Because if you lose in the semifinals, or if you lose in quarterfinals, for me it's a waste of time. So in a way, yeah, the real Davis Cup is the atmosphere. You know, to play against Italy in Italy, it would be a completely different atmosphere than playing against Italy in Spain, you know, or I played against Nadal in a bullfighting arena. That's for me the real Davis Cup. But I always keep my opinion. I always said my opinion over the last couple of years. I don't think this Davis Cup is the real Davis Cup. It's an exhibition tournament in a way that is called Davis Cup. I'll play it now because my teammates and my German colleagues really asked me to play, because they feel like everybody's getting older and Strophy doesn't have many opportunities anymore. The doubles guys don't have many opportunities anymore. So I'm playing it just because of that reason. But for me, this has nothing to do with Davis Cup. Oh, the volley, yeah. It's very tough to serve and volley because the lights are coming from above. So every time the ball is going up, I had problems.